What's up, guys? This is The Vinyl Casket, home to the lamest taste. My name is Nick. Thank you for tuning in. This is, as always, our weekly comic book review where we grab the stack from the comic shop. We read them, we bag and board them, then we talk about them with you guys. We post them on the Instagram, and every Tuesday you can check out a show called The Weekly Roundup over at Manny Reads Comics on YouTube. You can check out my YouTube at The Vinyl Casket, all one word, where you can subscribe, like, and comment for much more. Hit the bell for tons of cool trailer reactions, movie and TV show reviews, gameplay on my Twitch, and album reviews, and all sorts of comic, anime, and manga related stuff. We're going to start off real quick with some haul stuff that are collected editions, so I haven't gotten to read them yet. I will read them and do individual reviews when I'm done with them. First off, we have the Coffin edition and the Crypt edition of DC vs. Vampires. It's weird how these covers are completely different. You think they're both issue ones. So one's Crypt and one's Coffin. Coffin has issues 1 through 3, and Crypt has issues 4, 5, and 6. Yes. Issue 7 just came out recently. So reading these two, which just released this week, these 3-issue collections, will put you right up to speed where you can get the single issue and hop right into the series. By the one-shots that have all been coming out, All Out War, Hunters, all sorts of stuff. Really cool. I read issue 1 in a single issue. For some reason, it just gave me the ick. But I've seen nothing but good things about this series, and I can't wait to get back into it and give it the attention it deserves. We also have Volume 1, Stand With Humanity, Ultra Mega from Image Comics. This is awesome. I saw this in a local shop I had to go to because there's some stuff happening, guys. Really cool construction from Image Comics. I love the gloss on the back image. And I love the matte and gloss on the title. Kaiju book, awesome artwork. I can't wait to read this. I really can't wait to read this. It's gonna be sick. My local shop that I've been going to for the last 10 years, been pulling from every week since before I started this channel. Probably 2019, 2018. Has recently announced that they are shutting down at the end of the month, and they've stopped ordering comics immediately. So I have a very short period to try to figure out where I'm going to pull from. So some of my covers might not be as cool as they usually are. I might not be able to get certain books for a while. We're going to figure that out together. We got 2 books this week that I picked up that I had missed previously. Last week, issue 18 of Strange Academy came out. I wasn't able to get it because it was shorter from my shop, but I got it this week. I read it. I think this is the end of the series. I think it's going to come back reissued. It says continued over the summer. But what does that mean? We're in the middle of the summer. I don't know. Maybe next year. I don't know. A lot of references to Death of Doctor Strange. I really like this issue. I really like the characterization. I got to go back and read like the issues that I missed, but this is what became a really good series. I love Scotty Young. I like a lot of these characters, and I can't wait to see what. I think there's one of them is going to be in Midnight Suns. So check it out. This is going to be I'll say a 7 out of 10. Then from Vault Comics, we got issue 1 of Fox and Hare. I picked up a variant cover series that I was really interested in, but didn't get it. I don't think my shop got it. The shop got it. It's not mine anymore, unfortunately. But we missed out on this. Saw this at one of the shops I was checking out where I got Ultra Mega. I got this issue. Read it. Fantastic series. I love the futuristic, like, huge anime vibes. I'm really into this style. I like the dialogue. I like the build up. I like You barely find out a lot about the background, but you get a little bit. I love it. It's awesome. This is an 8 out of 10. And then we're going to get into the new books that came out this week. We go Indies, Marvel, DC. We're going to start off from Boom Studios with issue 97 with a variant cover on Power Rangers. This is part of the Charge to 100. Awesome cover. I really like this. For some reason, the bag's a little loose. That's weird. Really awesome book. I really liked the storyline. We get to see the Omega Rangers and the Zords teaming up with Andros to get the Astro Mega ship back. Turns out that Zane obviously is on the Astro Mega ship, and he gives him that gold. Was it the gold Omega Ranger morpher? And he turns into the Silver Space Ranger, but he looks evil, and this is definitely leading to that Death Ranger thing. Very excited to see how they do that. Awesome art, awesome dialogue. I like this story. I thought it was really cool. I like the direction that everything's going. I'm gonna give it an 8. 8 out of 10. I think that's fair. We move on to Image Comics. Variant cover for issue 3 of 8. 8 Billion Genies. Awesome cover. Awesome book. This issue was really cool. We actually got some action with that character who wished for all those different abilities and the suit and everything. I liked his backstory. He found out that he was trying to do this for, like, his wife thought it was for a job interview, but it was his family being blackmailed, or his company, and he had to give information on his company to this guy who was blackmailing him, but he ended up beating the crap out of him, and it was awesome. All the other wishes with, like, Ernest Hemingway and so many cool stuff, and, like, we get, like, the Remnants thing. Awesome book, awesome issue. We're gonna give it a 8 out of 10, maybe 7.5, but 8. I think that's what I'm gonna go with. We have from Image and Skybound and Audible, we got Impact Winter. I think it's a one shot. It is the prequel to a audiobook series. Kind of disappointed. It probably would make my top 3 if it was an ongoing series. It is a big issue. $4.99 for a basically like the same amount as one of those DC vampire trades. Almost. It was very thick. Awesome. Vampires, a comet, darkness, end of the world, society's done. You're in Europe. You got people killing vampires with long swords and living in castles. There's a wolf. I got nothing to say, but this is amazing. This would be a 9 out of 10. It just really hurt by the fact that it's not an ongoing. We move on to issue 5 of Slumber. This was a really good issue. I'm pretty sure this is a variant cover. I'm not sure. But Slumber was amazing. This is probably my favorite issue yet. I think the last couple issues were really good, but they were weird. They were too weird for me. This issue, like, the back and forth between the speaking of, like, the villain and this whole just, it was like the perfect issue where everything finally flushed together. It flushed out a lot of things. The drama really was being condensed, and I really liked it. I'm going to give it an 8 out of 10. I know I'm saying that a lot. We move on to Marvel with issue 4 with the variant cover for Marvel 2099 Exodus, featuring Black Widow. This is the 2099 border variant. Awesome series. I think there's like 2 more issues. But yeah, this was cool. This was a cool series. This is a cool issue. I really liked it. Black Widow 2099. Turns out it's I guess they didn't really name drop her, so I don't know if it's her, but it's Black Widow's sister, right? But they don't name drop, so could it be like this is an alternate reality where it's a different sister, different name? She doesn't look blonde, so I don't know. But you get Hawkeye, you get this dude that had techno powers that inherited Doom's country. You got Spider-Man. Crazy book. I'm gonna give it a. I'm gonna give it a 7. I'm gonna give it a 7. We move on to the Hellfire Gala X-Men issue, big issue again, thick book. There's a lot I liked, a lot I didn't, a lot I was concerned about, but also it was really, really good. So I think that this just being one solid issue was a lot better than last year's Hellfire Gala, where the whole event was read through 9 different issues, or probably more. It was like 9 or 10 issues of different series. So you had to collect an issue of all these different series. They didn't tie into the main story of that issue, of that series. It was basically just a 10 issue event, right? That you had to buy 10 issues to read in an event. When this is just one straight up price, is, it's a lot, $7.99, but you had to buy like a bunch of $3.99, $4.99 books, like 10 of them. So you're doing $40, $50, right? Times 10, like $50, like 40, $50 for this thing for $8. You get the same amount of information, same length of the story, it felt like. So $8 or $40. I go with $8. I thought there was a better choice of doing this. This new team that they voted on was weird, but I'm down with it. Mad that Surge didn't get in, but she did have some spotlight earlier in the issue. The Spider-Man sub-story, I can't wait for Spider-Man 9. That's going to be amazing. Really, really good issue. I'm going to give it a 6.5 because there was a lot of weird stuff. We move on to issue 13 of Moon Knight. This was a very serious issue. The last couple issues have been pretty wild and weird. This is a very serious issue of him taking on those vampires. He's now mad after dealing with that last villain, so he is hellbent on making a change. We find out Soldier's not dead. He was brought back as a vampire. Taskmaster's involved. We got new villains coming in. All sorts of stuff. This is a 7.5 out of 10. Solid issue. I highly recommend getting to the series. It is always good. It might even be an 8. And then we got issue 1, this regular cover of Daredevil. Chip Zdarsky renumbered his series. This book was awesome. You get 2 stories. You get a Matt Murdock Daredevil story, and you get an Elektra Daredevil story. All leading together because they're going to be the Fist taking on the Hand. Daredevil saying his goodbyes, taking on another one of Fisk's, the Kingpin's son, who's now the new Kingpin, and who was partners with his brother that was killed by Kingpin, but everyone thought it was Matt, so he's pretending to be his brother, Mike. And then turns out that he's not. He's Daredevil, and Spider-Man shows up, and he has this whole big talk with Spider-Man, which was really cool. I really enjoyed it. I thought it was good. Artwork was solid. The Elektra stuff with Stick was really cool. I like that. I like that lead-in. I liked how they set that up. Thought that was really interesting. It was a really good read. I'm very excited for Chip to continue the series. I'm going to give it a 9 out of 10. And then we're going to move on to the only DC book we got this week, which is the cardstock cover for Batgirls issue 8. Awesome issue. I loved Nightwing. I thought that was awesome. I thought this book was really fun. It was really fun. It was really, really fun. And I really enjoyed it. You got to read it. This series, Nightwing, they are 2 amazing series that are just doing so well. I love how they're integrated. How they're like to combine. How like they interact. I don't know. I can't speak. Good book. 8.5 out of 10. Amazing. Nightwing was great. Batgirls, Oracle, Orphan, Spoiler, love it. I thought it was awesome. The girl that can swallow swords, awesome. Solid book. And that's all I got. expect some reviews coming as soon as I can on these guys. Expect these all posted to Instagram as soon as I get a chance. Do mini reviews over there. And remember, guys, I will keep up the comic reviews. The next couple weeks might be a little weird. I might look a little depressed. I'm gonna do my best to figure out this stuff and get all the books I'm reading, get the covers that I want. It's gonna be hard. There's a shop I really want to go to that's close, but there's a specific problem that is preventing me from like hammering down and saying that's it. Being that like there's a whole brand of a whole publisher that they don't carry, and that would mean I gotta go to two shops, which makes it's fine. They're released on different days, but it's just a lot of like it's inconvenient because now I got to deal with two different people instead of one person, and I don't know if I like that. But at the same time, I don't know if I want to wait or go twice a week. Like I can't go. It is what it is. We'll figure it out. Tune in on Tuesday to the weekly roundup at Manny Reed Comics on YouTube. Check out my YouTube, The Vinyl Casket, all one word. Subscribe, like, and comment. Hit the bell. And remember to do me a major freaking favor and stay lame.